Action!
Enjoy the footy. G'day, I'm Wally Lewis and I'd like for you to make yourself at home and enjoy this, the 4th episode of Big League Video.
You're going to see a lot of great action on Big League Video.
There it is.
Big League Video.
Hope you're enjoying the Big League Video.
He is crazy.
I'll be your tour guide for this one, so sit back and enjoy the show.
Now look, I know you're going to enjoy these highlights. There's some great tries, some great goals and some great hits to come. But listen, see this little bludger up here? When he comes on and starts flashing, push pause and you can read the text. It's very, very interesting and you shouldn't miss it.
Hi, this is Peter Sterling. Thanks for joining us for the 5th edition of Big League Video. There's a saying that time waits for no man, and that's very true for footballers in particular. As the years go by, it is harder and harder to stay at the top of our game. Gone are the days when players would play to their mid to late 30s. We're now seeing a young, more finely tuned breed of athlete coming through, and at the moment there are more 20-year-olds playing first grade than ever before. Rugby League has farewelled a lot of its prime cattle in 1992, such as Wally Lewis, Michael O'Connor, Gary Jack, Steve Roach and myself. But to replace us old blokes, there's been an exciting new batch of rookies coming through, such as David Seidenkamp, Matthew Rodwell, David Furner, Lee Odenrine, Aaron Raper, Craig Polomounta, Ryan Girdler, Craig Weston, Tony Mestrov, Robbie O'Davis, John Grieve, Robbie Kearns, Darren Wolans, Paul Davis, Michael Butner, Tony Hearn and Brett Hetherington. Over the next hour, we're going to pay tribute to some of the game's warriors who have bowed out, and then introduce the young lions who are most likely to pick up the ball and run with it.
You know, everyone's got to finish their career at some stage, and new people are starting, so, you know, hopefully it's time for the new blood to come through, and, you know, hopefully we can be as dominant as what they were over the past decade or so.
Everything's just happened so quickly, you don't have time to sort of really sit down and think about it. I suppose the end of the season, and now playing in the semi-final, at the end of the season I'll sit down and I'll tend to realise what we've actually achieved this year and what I've achieved.
I always knew and always thought I could play first grade when I was playing at school, and I just thought it was a matter of time and a matter of when.
I've had the confidence ever since I was a young bloke playing in the 8s, 9s. I've always, gone out to do my best, give 100% for the team and for myself. And as long as you're mentally prepared before the game, confidence comes with that.
I generally eat a lot, but we've got a dietitian at Norse, Sarah Dackram-Ennings, and she tells us what to eat, pastas and what sort of meats to eat and things like that. So we've got a pretty good diet.
My father's a soccer player and he always wanted me to play soccer, and I always wanted to play league, and it was sort of, we were at locked horns there for a while, but now my father's pleased with me playing rugby league and doing well at it.
Playing alongside Brett Kenny has been a great influence to me. He's one of the legends of the game, and it's something you tell your grandchildren you played with him. And Mick Cronin, you know, great centre for Australia and Parramatta, and he's taught me a lot, especially like in the position I play as centre.
My diet's sort of pretty open, sort of keeping to the sort of pastas and fish. But the sort of training sort of wise, I work full time and then train straight away, so it sort of keeps me tied down for most of the week. And the night life's pretty dull.
Hi, this is Willie Kahn from the Brisbane Broncos, and now let's go to the highlights of the Brisbane-Canberra game in round 18.
10 metres out, it's been all Brisbane, they've had all the possession. Couple of half chances, much better chance, Renoff. Change of direction had to come.
Renoff came off the rump there of Matthew Wood. Gilmeister with the ball, the tackle count would not be nullified.
Oh, Gilly, the kicking game's come out at last. Taken him 10 years, but he's finally kicked one.
Oh, I'll tell you what, this is play on for Khan. I think it's a try. I think it's a try.
Gilly's a genius.
Stewart. Now it's David Furner. Young Furner. Stone. Stone will score. Can. He'll score. Alan Can. Kerrod Walters goes himself. Pops a pass away. Stewart gets it away now for Stone and Meninga. The big bloke. He's put on the pace.
Oh, he'll score, right.
Look at him go. Big Mel Meninga. Length of the failed try. Big Malcolm goes in to score. Gilmeister. Kerrod Walters, Alan Langer. Now Willie Kahn. Chris Johns. Michael Hancock. And that's a try. Stewart. Wood. Croker. Meninga goes back inside. Langer intercepts. Here comes Kahn. I don't think they'll catch Willie Kahn. No, they won't. Kahn goes all the way.
Really looking like finalists at that point. Great move worked, and Salvatore charges through the hole. Inside is Sherlock, he takes the pass this time, and he'll score the try. Ben Elias, inside is Sirinen. Ben Elias again. Pass pulled in well by Parrish, he gets it to Munro. Munro for the line, he reaches out and scores. Murray with runners, Gaffey. Well picked up by Brendan Hall, and he beats the tackle of Clint Robinson. Murray to Freeman. Freeman scooting for the line, changes direction and fools a lot of them. As Freeman gets it out to Murray, the run around. Freeman gets away from Marcella, he's still going, Freeman. Seidentam straightens it up. Jack across and takes in the pass inside. On it goes to Ward. That's a fine Eastern Suburbs try.
Yeah, that's right, Warren. Lost the last 5 last season. We've got a little more strength this year, and it was disappointing this year because we rolled along on top of the competition, but it seemed to culminate in the suspension of it's a good run by Orford.
And he's got men alongside him too. Gary Jack has 5 in front of him, and Freeman is going to rub salt into the wound. And he might go again, here he will. Oh.
South Sydney on the attack, Coleman, wide ball, Thompson on the wraparound, will he get it back? It went through Andrews and fortuitously finished up with Coleman. Out it comes to Patterson, try to South. Canterbury, can they hit back? They can if they get the ball quickly, yes, Doolan scores the try. South Sydney again. In this high-scoring affair, the chip over the top, Manoa Thompson gathers it in, he's got support, and Patterson's going to race away under the sticks. Here's Canterbury, a couple of wide passes, McGrady has it, here's Patmore in space, Patmore down to the quarter line, Lamb in support, and the best backer-upper in the game's in under the posts. Canterbury again, as they bring the ball down the centre of the ruck. Oh, lovely ball to Terry Lamb, giving chase Patterson, a goose step, a tumble, and he still scores. South Sydney They bring it out wide. The ball's gone loose. Oh, here's a chance. McGrady back on the halfway. McGrady, neat stepping run. He's beaten about 6 of them. Crossan giving chase. Over the quarter line. Shut the gate. McGrady's in. Canterbury in again. South Sydney. Have they got the wherewithal to pull this out of the fire? They have. Trindle. Now North Sydney. Really need to put something on here, and they can as they streak down to the quarter line. Halligan's going to score the opening try of the game. St George, they haven't been going that well early here, but here's a chance for them to hit back. Out wide it comes. That's Potter. Here's Mackay. Brad Mackay goes in, and it's a try to Saints. St George again through Walford. They spin it across the left side. Priddle. Oh, beautiful ball away to Coyne. Coyne's got support. On the inside, it's Heron. Heron's away. Shut the gate. He'll score underneath the post for the Saints. St George again through Goldthorpe. Again, they swing at the left side. Mark Coyne. Away to Beattie. Beattie looking for support. It's Potter. The pass over the top came off a North Sydney player. Heron almost a mix-up with Walford. Oh, the little chip over the top. And Ricky Walford's in under the sticks as well. Parramatta with a chance now. This is Kenny. Oh, vintage Kenny. Slips the pass to Krankovic. Try. Western Suburbs needing to hit back. Oh, the lovely dummy from Langmack. Gee, he's got some class. He slips it away. Farrah's back on the inside. They don't beat Andrew Farrah. Wests are going to score right underneath the black dot. Taylor. Oh, the pass intercepted by the intercept magician. Kenny might have had his speed dimmed, but he's still an outstanding player. Super try. Illawarra now, down on the quarter line. They spin it wide. Russell, lovely ball to Rodwell. Rodwell streaking away. Here's a chance. They don't need anything else. Rodwell scores. Here comes the Gold Coast. The Gold Coast fighting back. They still haven't put Cook on the deck. The ball comes back. This is Matt Donovan. Oh, lovely step off the left foot. Donovan sees the open space and scores. Illawarra again, down on the attack. Simons, Russell, he's had a super game, and his combination with Rodwell has been superb. Another try coming up for Illawarra. Wishart try. Illawarra again on the attack. This is McNeil. He's got the pass to Izzard. Strength, determination, and it's a try. The Knights, they've been up against it throughout this second half against Cronulla, but here's a chance. Glenville, quick hands from Kent to O'Davis. O'Davis, he's been caught, but on the inside, big Mark Sargent scores and the Knights are home.
They switch it back to Turvey, looking for a runner. Lions easily. That's a great decision. To Cartwright. Cartwright hands it up to O'Connor. Nobody's going to catch him. Alexander's trying. McNamara tries valiantly, but Cartwright gets out there from the big forward back upfield from Cartwright. It might still have a big bearing on this play. Grant Izzard. It will have a huge bearing on the play. Nissan out wide for Leeds. They get a try.
How did it go?
Started out okay. Good flight. So I thought, to hell with the report, I'll just sit back and relax. But in the meeting, I realised I left the report in the seat pocket.
Oi, someone's going to miss this.
Hello, Answer Goldenwing. Look, you're not going to believe this.
Somebody looking for this?
It'll be here within the hour. Ansett Australia.
Thank heavens Ansett found it. So, how did it go?
Should have left it on the plane.
So why do I coach? I coach because, I enjoy the challenge of getting the best out of people. I enjoy the challenge of bringing a group of people together and making things happen and make them work with each other and cooperate with each other and share with each other. And I think, coaching seemed to come along and present itself for me. I could imagine myself being in a big company somewhere if I hadn't been a football coach doing the same thing. I've always enjoyed working with people, and I've always enjoyed playing my part in helping people get the best out of themselves. And it just happened to be coaching that I found myself in, and where the opportunities present themselves. The publicity and all the other things that go with it, I hate every minute of it. and that's probably why I have the image that I have, because it's not something that I find easy. I don't try publicly to create an image. I just be me, and I haven't cultivated it, and if I'm in a good mood today, I'll respond in a good mood. If I'm cranky about something, then I'll respond crankily. And I know I could have sold myself a lot better over the years, but it hasn't interested me. It's not important to me. What's important to me is the team and the players that I work with. And so I've let my image go a little bit. And if you don't like it, well, you don't like it. And I haven't lost a minute's sleep over it. But if my friends thought that I, was a bit of a schizo, a completely different person every day of the week, then I would do something about that. But I just can't please everybody, so I've never tried to. My role this year has been to give advice and direction, and that's all I've basically done all season with them. I mean, I want them to be their own best coaches. I want them to, particularly the older players who have played a lot of Sydney first grade now, because if that motivation that comes from within is the best motivation, if I've got to continually provide it and stimulate it, then it's never going to be as effective as it should be. I've got a couple of really nice letters in the last 2 weeks. That probably sums it all up for me, and both from New South Wales people have wrote and just said how much they've enjoyed listening to the Broncos, watching them play football, and the spirit in which they play the game. That probably means more to me than anything else I do, other than my involvement with the players, because I think that's the way the game should be. You see, I believe that rugby league was here long before me, and it'll be here well after I've gone, and I just want to make a contribution to it so that it was a game that when I coached it anyway, people could enjoy watching it, and the people that played it enjoyed playing it, and rugby league's a better game for being a part of it.
Comes popping out the back. Madison scoops it away for Alan Can, and Can struggling to get the pass away. He does. Renouf down the sideline. Here comes Hancock. He won't need Hancock. What a super try! His 11th for the year.
St George, Collins, Goldthorpe looking for runners, and that's Peter Coyne on the inside. Michael Beattie, the dummy, finds Potter. Quick hands finds Ian Heron, and Ian Heron's going to come round and score a great Saints try. Newcastle. This is McCormack. Oh, McCormack split them straight down the middle, up to the halfway. Godden in support. He's got support inside and out. He goes to the outside. This is Kent. Kent heading for the line. There's Hagan. Hagan in under the posts.
Been from sixth into fifth position right at the last moment, and we just played and enjoyed ourselves, and when we did that we got results. So basically getting to the grand final, we did the same sort of thing, but I think we were pretty overawed by being, this is it, this is the big time. And it took us 40 minutes to realise that we can win a game if we really sort of stop doing stargazing or whatever and go out there and play what we know best, and that is entertaining rugby league.
And the Brisbane still in their own half. Walters senses that the markers both went the same way. He did well to get it to Langer. Then Kevin Walters inside pass. Johns runs into some pasture. Gets it down to the 22. Willie Kahn. He's flying for the line. Puts it down. Carter's calling for the ball on the extreme left of the ground. Boyd! He gets it down. Slowing the ball down, but of course that's working against them at this stage of the game. Now Alan Can, they just spread the ball wide very quickly, and Can wide out goes in to score the try for Brisbane.
Stewart, dummy, told them that he was going to come back on the inside, and there it is to Big Mal Meninga, who was on the inside. That's the dummy with the right hand suggesting to the opposition that somebody should come inside him. Bradley Clyde, beautiful pass out to Mal Meninga. Meninga flops the pass out there nicely out to Jason Croker. Croker goes strong and hard, and he scored a very good try. Coyne, nice pass out to Stone. Stone gets it away there nicely out to Croker. Croker's up the sideline, looks back on the inside. He's slipped away now. He's going to score on his own, is he? Well, he can't keep going to the right. He gives it away to number 23. And number 23 is the player.
And that's Dave Woods going in next to the sticks.
Just came on.
So North Sydney, they've been under a lot of pressure here at home. And look at Greg Florimo, he's gone straight through, supporting Jason Martin, and Martin goes in underneath the posts. Again, North Sydney, they've got the breeze in this first half, but they've really carved Western Suburbs up. The bomb. Oh, Florimo's plucked it out of the air. Will he score himself? No, there's still a chance. Let's kiss, fair try. Western Suburbs storming back. Out wide, it's a loose ball. It's picked up. Billy Note that was. Quick hands. It comes across the Western Suburbs line again. And in the end, it's Andrew Farah for the line. And Farah, is it a try? Yes! Fair try. South Sydney. Sean Garling. Oh! I don't know what he had to eat last night, but they hung on him if he had some of his own. And going in, Sonara scores. Now Roach holds it up. Parrish. Quick hands. Robinson away to Davis. Underneath the post. Easy as you like. Balmain again. Elias. He caught a couple of them napping. Stands on the sixpence. Sends it back the open sides. Well picked up. Parrish. And Matt Munro is set free. Free as a bird under the sticks. In the back play, the ref saying, get out of it, you two. Play on, and Trindle does. Quick hands to Manoa Thompson, and Thompson will score another try for South Sydney. Balmain, a very high-scoring affair, and Parrish has sent Robinson away under the post, and the Tigers are home.
This tremendous crowd sets up a wall. They fell off him. Simple stuff, and Glanville makes this stadium erupt. Lions tries to spread them. Short ball, what a great pass. Hagan. Dummy runners to Rodwell. Broker puts it down. Kevin Iro. Does he have the pace? Schuster. Kiwi on Kiwi. To the corner. The big man. Schuster beats him. He's gone. He sets it up. What a try.
Great try.
Cronulla down that eastern side of the field. This is Glenn Coleman. Oh, what a good fend. Coleman for the line. Inside try. The Gold Coast. Can they come back in this second half? Wally Lewis in his last game in Sydney. Lovely ball to Cook. Cook still going. Looks back on the inside. And Wayne Bartram will come down and score. Cronulla. Oh, shades of Jack Gibson when he was coaching at Parramatta. Of course, he had a stint here at the Sharkland and they've scored. Wally Lewis is congratulated by the 86 Kangaroo teammate Les Davidson and says, thank you, Sydney. Eastern Suburbs. This is Seaton Kev. Oh, he's gone straight through, easy as you like. Again, Eastern Suburbs on the rampage. Back on the inside, Prothero, and Prothero shrugs off a couple of defenders to score.
Canterbury only 30 metres out now. Holomouta standing wide. Hill. On it goes. Holomouta now. He's got Williams with him. Williams to the corner. Potter misses. Williams will improve the position. This could be the match-winning try. It should be. Jason Williams scores near the posts. 15 metres out. Attempted rake back by Goldthorpe, but 6 more tackles. Lamb for the line, and Lamb is there. Terry Lamb has scored. You can't keep him down. What a player he is.
Fish are jumping, waves are pumping, steak a sizzling. This is living, an ocean as blue as the sky up above it. We love it up here. We don't just like it. We love it. We don't just like it. We love it. We love it up here. The people, the places, the mates, the faces, the 4S, yeah. The beer up here. We love it up here.
Eastern Suburbs, they've been superb this afternoon. Sherlock, Freeman, out wide the ball has quickly moved out towards the wing. That's come off a South Sydney player. Prothero over the halfway. Prothero's got Freeman in support. To the quarter line, Freeman props away to Ricketson. Ricketson races away to score a great try. South Sydney, through Coleman. Quick hands from Trindle away to Sedaris. Trindle again. Out it comes to Thompson. Thompson back on the inside. Lovely ball. Oh, Darren Brown's going to score. That is a super try.
This squad of youngsters is being taught on Sydney's famous Bondi Beach. The technique, head behind, shoulder below hip, arms tightly around legs. Then drive and keep on driving until he's over. The full squad in action. Now at speed. It takes courage and determination to do this in a game. These boys are surely learning to tackle the difficulties of life. If he's past you, you must dive. Head to one side, arms tightly around lower legs, hitting the ground with chest and thighs.
I think it's very important that I should make a name for myself. I've had a lot of people say he's never going to be as good as his father, but I want to be as good as myself and as good as I can be, because I know my father I'll never be as good as him, because he was one of the greatest, and I just want to go out and show the people how I play football, not how my father used to play football.
I work for myself, I'm a plumber, and working for yourself, and you got to give up a lot of time work-wise to train and to play. You lose a lot of time, especially Mondays and after the weekend.
Night before games, I usually go out with a couple of other players to a schnitzel place down there. I usually eat schnitzel night for a game, or then go to the movies and go to bed about 12 o'clock and get up about 9, 10 in the morning and get ready to go down. I always go and watch the lower grades play, because it gives you an idea on the other team, and because usually they're the same all three grades the way they play, so Muzz likes us to go in early, and I like watching all the mates in that play in the lower grades.
When I was in school in Bundaberg, our colours were Canterbury, and Steve Mortimer came up to present a jumper, and ever since then I followed Canterbury, and sort of that was my side. But favourite players were Les Davidson and Crusher Khalil.
Everyone calls me Leroy, short for Leroy Brown, but they said I'm the baddest man in town, but I don't know how true that is.
My favourite television show is Married with Children. You know, I always get a laugh out of it. I never miss it, and I'm in love with the daughter.
Now, football for me is just one part of my life. I'm a university student on the other side, and I try to, I suppose, maintain a balance between the two, but certainly at this stage in my life, football is taking up a considerable amount of time and effort, and hopefully the rewards from that effort I've been putting in will come about at the end of this year, especially as we proceed through the semi-finals, and also looking on the other side, keep up the university studies. So there's sort of got to be some balance there between the two.
My introduction into Sydney football did come at the schoolboy level. I did my last year of schooling at Fairfield Patrician Brothers, involved in a competition which has now evolved into the Commonwealth Bank Cup. And what a tremendous junior and nursery this competition has been for young players. Over 20 players now gone on to represent at the international level in the green and gold of their country. I was one of those products. This year's competition again lived up to all expectations. Harristown State High School from Toowoomba in Queensland up against Fairfield Patrician Brothers College. Obviously a game of mixed loyalties for me. I was born in Toowoomba. I did my schooling at Fairfield Patrician Brothers, but this year's final, it was as good as any that we've seen.
Here he comes now, Borg, and this is the man that Sterlo was talking about, Chris Haitley. He was covered up. Last play. Good ball from Casey for Hill. Picked up by Casey. Play on. Super try. Super try to the 5'8 Darren Casey. Suey over the 22. He's got tons of pace. He goes over halfway. He's got support. This could be a try coming up for Harristown. I believe it's Prenzler. Prenzler. Did he get there? He certainly did. It's a try for Harristown. Here it is again for the Commonwealth Bank.
There's that man, Journeyman. This combination with his outside backs has been outstanding the whole way through, and Suey, he runs into the gap beautifully there. Great chase from Joel Green for Fairfield Pats. But Johnson was the man to do the job. Finished it off, got close to the post.
Moves in and hits it right in front. Now Price. Price goes himself. He's got support inside and out. Prenzler inside. Prenzler, you can jump the goal.
defence is holding. Duneman made the last tackle. Yates now for Casey. A good ball for Butterworth. The corner. Try! Try! Yes, it is. Moves into it. Looks all right off the boot. It's coming around and up go the flags. Duneman's back for it. He's putting it across the top. Chase is there. Chase is there. Moves out. What a try! Well, that's one of the best tries from a kick you'll ever see. Will they go for the field goal this time? Here it is. It looks okay. It's there. And the man's name is Casey. To the blind side they go. Fowler. A good ball. A great ball. Oh! Well, Haitley has absolutely hammered him. Duneman for Prenzler. Prenzler. Oh, great tackle. There's full time. Full time. It's all over. Fairfield Patrician Brothers. Scenes of jubilation. Absolute joy.
Jason Williams really has come on in the last 2 seasons. He was around for a few years before that without making a great deal of impact. Maguire, loose pass, intercepted by Bell. Bell, the leading try scorer in the competition. Jason Williams gives chase. He won't get him. Mark Bell races away. What pace he has.
Either side of him could have been very dangerous for West. Even so, they did have numbers out on that left-hand side.
Taylor goes wide and puts Hill into the gap. Hill streaking downfield, he takes on McGrady, gets outside him and racing for the corner. McGrady's tackle is too late. I think you're right, it was a fair tackle. It's now Williams gets on the outside of Willis and takes off. He's got a man inside. Great swerve from Jason Williams onto Paul Doolan, his fellow winger. Gillies, Lamb, cuts out Polomana, Simon Gillies, Jason Williams comes in. Patmore is close to the line, he is over but may have taken the corner post.
Just shows the speed of Terry Hill there. He picked up McCracken quite easily.
Lamb, a short ball away for Patmore. He's got his winger with him. He goes himself. Patmore is over. So Canterbury aren't done yet. This is Scott Hardy and he tears straight through. Hardy could go all the way. What a magnificent burst. He's only been on the field a minute if that.
10-2 to the Broncos. David Hosking. Good yards. Desi Hasler. He's inside the 22. He's got 2 to beat. Picks up the winger Hancock. Hancock scores.
There was good play by the Iros down the blind side. Now there's space out here for this Brisbane side. If they want to use it, inside ball. Langer's gone through.
Forward pass, was it? But away goes the centre, Chris Johns. And Johns goes all the way.
No doubt about that as Langer throws the ball here. Looking for a kick, looking for Hancock out in the wing and finds him.
That's a try.
So Eastern Suburbs, Freeman, lovely pass away, Hanson, the ball's gone loose, oh Freeman's picked it up, he's a freakish fellow, and Prothero scores for Eastern Suburbs. East on the attack again, Freeman on the inside, back it comes to Freeman, quick hands out wide, still a chance for the Roosters, Gaffey the big dummy and Nigel Gaffey scores. St George, only a few metres out, it's come away. Peter Coyne, Coyne's gone straight down the centre, brother Mark will score underneath the posts. St George again, this is Mark Coyne from dummy half. The little chip and chase over the top, oh brilliant stuff, and Potter down the centre will score right underneath the red dot. St George again, this time it's Hardy, back on the inside. A good pass from Henjack, Coyne, Beatty, try to St George. The Dragons again in the dying moments. They've got the game won, but Tony Smith wants to score another and he's in. Cronulla, the kick downfield from Raper. And Mullins only a few metres out from his own line, gathers it in. He goes across field, straight through, shut the gate. This fellow's got more speed than any greyhound. Over the quarter line, half the size of his father, but twice as fast. Great try. Cronulla, they move it left side. Back down the centre comes Staines. Speechley, Boughton looks over the top for support. Lindsay bounds there. Meninga chases. Try to the Sharks. Again Cronulla. Through Raper. Again, Trinella looking for another try. Raper again. He's flicked it up on the inside, and they've scored yet another try. What a game! Newcastle through Schuster. Schuster downfield to the quarter line, draws the fullback. Mark Glanville will score the easiest of tries. The Gold Coast coming back through Lewis. Out wide, Cook. Beautiful pass to Martin. Martin's got pace and he'll score for the Coast. Brings it round to score a very good try. In the dust, it's the Coast coming back again. Lewis on the angle. Lewis straight through the hole. Who said he hasn't got any pace? Great try to the King. Now, Newcastle, they really have to do something, and Sargent's provided them with a 4-pointer. Can the Knights come back? They're really behind the 8 ball at the moment. Hagen's pass finds Godden. Godden steams down the centre. A lovely pass away to Herman. How did he get the pass away? Herman will score though. They still need a Houdini-like performance to get out of this. The Knights from well inside their own half. The pass over the top, brilliantly picked up by Rodwell. This is going to level the scores. Brunker racing away, and Brunker scores in the corner. Balmain, great pass really from Roach, under pressure, and Brasher goes in for the simplest of tries. Here go the Eels. Buechner, a great bit of skill, finds Ericsson on the angle and into the gap to score. McCann straight down the centre, lovely pass, well picked up, Jimmy Jack.
Play almost on the halfway mark as they use the blind. Russell to McGregor, away to Wishart to the quarter-way line. Michael Neal miraculously takes the pass, and Rodwell goes in to score. The smell of another try coming around as Neal makes the overlap. Riolo goes for the corner, and Balmain gets it down.
G'day, Peter Falingos from the Telegraph Mirror. Great to be on Big League Video, but if you want the very best in the written word on rugby league, there's only one newspaper. That's the Telegraph Mirror, Monday to Saturday, and our 8-page lift out on Mondays and Fridays.
Guys, that might be jet lag though.
I think I'll come back tomorrow night anyway.
Renoff outside the corner, still going, brushes away from Arrow. Hancock's away. Oh boy, what a try.
So Lewis now, a big long pass out for Davies. Now they scoop it out, turn it back inside, back for Davies again. Davies gets it a good ball away. They're still keeping it alive, going nowhere at the moment. Peacock comes into play. Now he makes a break. Peacock, down he goes, but they swap him. He gets a good ball away. Oh yes, touchdown!
I think the best advice that I can give a young player is to be dedicated to your sport. And that's just not being physically dedicated, but thinking about the game as well. There's no doubt that talent is not enough in this game. You've got to have a good balance between your mental and your physical preparation. And really your only chance of achieving your best success is if you've done everything possible to make sure that you can be the best player you can be.
In my younger days, I suppose my hero was Peter Sterling. Being a Parramatta fan, I followed his career throughout his years leading to his retirement, and tried to model my game on his because I thought he had a sensational kicking and passing game. And I suppose that's the type of player I wanted to be, and certainly used his career as an inspiration for me.
Well, Terry Lamb's a great player, and having him beside me takes a lot of pressure off me because he's our chief ball player and playmaker, and having him there makes my job much easier. It makes me concentrate on my own game rather than everybody else's.
Yeah, being coached by Arthur Beaton has really helped me, a great deal. My first year of first grade football, he's given me a few tips and a few inside runnings of how the front row should play the game, and more or less a few tricks of the trade. He's helped me a lot, and without him I don't think I would have got the chance to play first grade, but he's showed a lot of faith in me, and I think I've repaid that in him, and he's helped me and I think I've helped him. It's been good.
Well, I followed Canterbury, playing in the Canterbury district, and I suppose that Terry Lamb was my hero playing 5'8" as well, so I liked him a lot.
Oh, I was always a Balmain boy, I think. I think I had a lot of... Wally Lewis has always been a favourite. But it's a bit of a spin out now. Like watching guys such as Sarge, etc. Now I'm up here playing with them, you know, when I was a kid.
When I was younger, I was always used to follow Cronulla because I've always been a junior. And Steve Rogers has been my main idol. I've loved him. I've lived with him plenty of times, and I always used to go over his place, and he's always been an idol to me.
It hasn't been the best years for Manly, but one player that's tried to get us in the semi-finals is Jeff Tuvey. He's a little man in action.
Things started off fairly slow for myself, as did sort of most of the players I think in the team. It took us a little while. It took myself a little while to get back into a bit of form, running a bit of form, and was just happy, and so a few of the other blokes in the team happy to run into that form towards the end of the season. You lose one game and then you lose another one in a row, and then you get a rough decision or something unfortunate happens, and you feel like the world's against you, sort of thing, and you get sort of in that trend, and you can't sort of get out of it. But we did get out of it, and we won a few matches in a row, which we knew we had to make the semis, and it was only the last two games that saw us miss out on the top 5 position. Being small doesn't disadvantage your game at all, and people in the media particularly like to harp on that sort of question, that area. But as I'd like to think I've proved that your size doesn't really affect your performance, and there's a lot of small players running around I think in the game now, or there's a lot of big players too that are running around as the game gets faster, and I'm sure they find it difficult in areas as well, just as the smaller players do. So each player, I suppose, have got their own skills, and try to utilise them to their best advantage.
Right in the centre of the park, Michael Neal, David Riolo, across the face for Pencinelli, there's a try! Fritz. It's play on for O'Connor. He'll score a try in his last appearance at Brookvale. Well, that might have been in the script. I don't think so.
Going to see a bomb go up on the last tackle, Ray. That's going to be the last play of the game for mine. Pincinelli's got support.
Rodwell! Now Wishart! Wishart will score! Wishart gets the try! He's going right around to put it down!
Unbelievable!
Wishart, he puts it over the dot, and Illawarra, they go to the semi-finals. Manly bows out, an incredible finish. Michael goes to the hillside of Brookvale for the last time. 18,294. They came here tonight. They knew that it was all about Manly making the semi-finals with victory, but they also were aware that it was the last time for the man they call Snoz, and thanks for the memories. They've been great. Dual international, a great player on the field, but you saw an example of how great he is off the field too, with that presentation of the jumper to young Julian Stewart. Well done, Michael O'Connor.
Up over the halfway, he looks at McCracken, goes wide to Dallas. Dallas cuts back inside, great pace from Brett Dallas. Whoa, away he goes. The booster rocket. Matthews made the tackle. Matthews with blood coming from his head as Polamalu now cuts straight through, leaves them standing. Polamalu for the line, Orford tries to hold him up. The in-goal judge is there with referee Annesley. He's going to rule it a try. They're all nodding. But a great burst by Canterbury. Lamb quickly seizes the advantage, goes ahead with McCracken now. Out of a tackle, McCracken will score! 11 minutes to go. Lamb looks wide, centre with numbers out wide. McCracken goes himself. Sayonara Roosters. Jared McCracken puts them away.
Getting it within 12 metres of the halfway mark. McCormack goes for a dummy half scamper. There were no markers there. Good play by McCormack. Sargent looms up. It's gone to Brunkard. Was it forward? I've got to ask the question. It's gone away for Rodwell, and Newcastle are back in again. Gilmeister. Oh, tremendous pass by Gilmeister. Puts Walters away. They'll catch him, I think, yes. No, he's over. Leading by 20 points to 12. The Broncos go onto the attack. Langer gave a gem of a pass to Walters. Walters for Johns. It's still play on for Langer. Langer gets it away. Savage dives in. Long pass to Langer. That's all they need are long passes and they'll score. O'Neill will go in himself. Another try for the Broncos.
And what a way to farewell their army of supporters here at Men's Park. Chris Jones, Michael Hancock and Steve Reynolds say thank you. Next year, the Broncos are off the QE2 Stadium. But beforehand, Alan Langer and the boys have got a few appointments at the football stadium. South Sydney up against Western Suburbs. West spin it wide. Here's Hill. Hill on the outside of Andrews. Hill for the line. Strength gets him over. Western Suburbs on the attack again. Taylor, a good ball out wide, and the Magpies are in again. Taylor, Langmack spins it back on the inside. Alchin took the pass on it, went to win. Again, Western Suburbs through Hill are making big inroads into the South Sydney defence. Down to the quarter line. Oh, lovely work. Hill, great backing up. Jason Alchin will come round and score next to the posts. West on the attack again. Alchin, the long ball. Farah, lovely hands. And Presti comes round to score. St George have done it tough in the early stages of this very good encounter here at Leichhardt. And it comes to Walford. Did he get it down? St George through Goulet. Quick hands out wide. Walford on the inside. Captain Beattie says thank you. Balmain, they're not shot Tigers yet. There's still a chance to snatch a draw. Parrish. Jack. Sirenen. Back on the inside. Will Robinson. Oh, what a great run from Robinson. He's got Jack on the inside. This will bring the house down. Under the post he goes. His last game at Leichhardt, and he scores a meat pie. And Steve Roach is the first one to congratulate him. And in comes the other one retiring from Leichhardt today, David Brooks. 3 great Tigers. 2 have played for Australia and 1 for New South Wales. They have done a mighty job for Balmain in 10 seasons each with the club. A great effort from 3 great heroes. Open side, Penrith. Carter. Carter the dummy's gone straight through. Fittler in support. Fittler scores. Again, Penrith trying to put Cronulla away here at Penrith Park. The last game at home for the Panthers this season as it comes to Carter again. Here's Fittler. Oh, what a sidestep. Magnificent effort. Shades of Langlands, and he'll score. Great try. Cronulla, open side. I think they're coming home all too late though. Healy spins it out wide. The Sharks with a chance. Lindsay bound, back on the inside. Oranges used to be the call, and Healy's there to accept the 4-pointer. Now Canberra through Osborne. Lovely pass, and Jason Croker sets sail for the line, and I don't think they'll catch him. They won't. Try to the Canberra Raiders. Canberra on the attack again. Stewart. The long passes out wide. Find Meninga. The chip through. Oh, here comes the racing greyhound. Great little football from Mullins. North Sydney, Florimo. Quickly has gone out to Billy Moore. There's a chance that they spin it to Kiss. They do. And Les Kiss scores the try.
Hi, I'm Ray Hadley. Great to be with you on Big League Video, and it gives me the chance to remind you that every Saturday and Sunday, if you want to join the #1 Rugby League coverage in Sydney, make sure you find 954 on the AM dial. I'm joined by Test coach Bobby Fulton, the Telegraph's Mirror Chief Rugby League writer Peter Frelingos, Michael O'Connor, John Gibbs, Steve Roach, Wayne Pearce make up the continuous call team, bringing you all the exciting action between 12 and 6 Saturday and Sunday. Make sure you join us for the #1 Rugby League coverage right here on Radioactive 2UE.
Tooby turning them inside and out. And still. Now the Hancock. This is a remarkable try. Hancock grabs 4 points.
Walters a dummy half away to Osborne. That looked like a forward pass to me. Gets it back on the inside to Stone. Stone back to Walters. Walters gets it away there to Furner. Furner onto Stewart. Out to Meninga. Standing out in the centre. Switched it away to Stewart. Stewart running nicely. Lobs a pass over the top. Got it there to Brett Mullins. Mullins makes a big grab and he's busted the defence. He's going to score a very good try. Oh, what a beautiful try. What a great weave.
Now it's time to find out who this month's Rising Star is.
Last year, in last year's Big League, Denny Wilder wrote a story about me, and in that story he said I only played rugby league for the girls, but I guess there was a bit of truth in that, originating from a disco that I went to down the Workers Club at Warragamba. All the footballers seemed to attract all the women, and I thought, gee, I better get into that. When I first started, I guess I was all over the place, and a lot of players had to tell me where to run and when to run. And one of the first games I played against at Picton, our halfback Brad Porter was telling me where to run, and he said, run at the centre and I'll do the rest. I'll put you through. And I said, which one's the centre? And he said, number 4. And I said, I can't see his number. He says, the bloke in front of you. Yeah, so we still have a joke about it, like, I have a couple of beers with the local boys down the pub. He always seems to bring it up. Oh, I guess I would come to Parramatta just hoping I could play one game with grade, and playing first grade was a bonus, you know.
Wide they go, Kevin Walters. Johns bursts onto it, to the clear, should make it. Great step in the finish, put it down to weight of possession. Simon again taking over. Showed it on the outside, flicked it for Neil. Came loose for Riolo. Skiffaletti got back on side. To the in goal, done! Easy, beautifully read, did he force it? They pat him on the back. Skiffaletti was warned about being offside. Gilmister. Morganson with a step, goodbye! They change direction, Kevin Walters. Little kick. Finds the spaces, another try!
Gillespie shoves off Henchak, sent him spinning. Langmack, back to Taylor, out wide for Farah. On it goes to Hill, Hill cuts through, he's got his winger. On the pass goes and Darren Willis dives over the line. Hardy, inside, Elliott, great pass for Beattie. The ref centre went back. Walford with a chance, stepping beautifully, Ricky Walford. Great try from the winger. So West, in the dying seconds, can they score? Dimmock cuts back through, he should score, bounces off the upright and falls over the line.
McCormick in the headgear unloads for Harrigan. Slightly high tackle. Osborne has been sent. And they're right in centre field. They've got the option of left or right. Rodwell is on the right. Now Hagan. Now Schuster. Now O'Davis. Pulled down on 5. Coming left for Meninga. Long ball for Stewart. Equally long through those beautiful hands of Stewart. Woods on the run around off Clyde. Nagas goes back inside. Clyde comes outside. Goes for the line and gets it down.
Well, the ball's got to go left. Newcastle's got a million play. He's gone there. He's got over.
Sargent! Sargent!
He has.
He's put it down. Rod McCormick playing the ball. Out to Rodwell. Now with Sargent. Sargent gallops away. He's going to get his second. Yes! Sargent! He gets his second touchdown. Rodwell is down and continue the game. Away now. It's gone from Boyd to Hagan for Sargent. He's looking for three. He's going to get it. Sargent, he gets a treble. Eastern Suburbs, back towards the halfway, Freeman. Oh, lovely ball to Sinclair. He gives it under Seidenkamp. Seidenkamp will score. Around Andrews and under the post he goes. Here go Eastern Suburbs again. Salvatore, lovely pass to Seidenkamp. Oh, they're just taking off like they did in the first half. And here goes Freeman over the quarter line. They give chase, but he's in for try number 2 for the afternoon. Balmain, Roach. Oh, that looked a little bit forward to Sirenen, but Brasher's going to score. Brasher in under the posts. North Sydney, desperate. Can they get back into the game? They need 4 points to draw, remember. The ball's over the halfway. There it goes out to Makepeace. It might have been Ford, but they're going to level the scores with a try in the corner. Manly through Tuvey. Out wide it comes. Iro's got on the outside of all of them. Back on the inside and Kevin Iro scores. Open side come the Sharks. Raper shows it one way, goes the other. The pass floats over the top. Lindsay bound. Lovely little step on the inside, scores the try. Again, it's the Sharks who are providing all the attacking flair. And Coleman, can he get away from the opposition? Oh, look at this for strength. Great try.
Wally Lewis now walking out, last player out on the field tonight, revving up his side. The crowd here, fireworks going up, and this crowd absolutely over the top to see him have a big night tonight. Comes out for Carter. Carter's looking for Ollington, but it goes the other way back to Alexander. Goes out wide for Fiddler. Fiddler now, oh, look at this, they're in, that's all they had to do. Alexander. Showing plenty of pace, Alexander now. If he can link up, he does with Carter. Carter splits him up the centre. He's got support, Carter. He might need it. Over comes the cover. He's beaten the cover. Oh, Steve Carter. What a great try. All the way round the field. Tackle on the 22.
Well, straight away, Bartram involved. Picked up Craig West on the last tackle. Lewis looks to the wide. He's dropped a little one. He'll score himself. He can pick it up. He'll still score, yes.
I think the kick's gone in. Oh, look at this crowd. They have gone absolutely off. Oh, the kick's gone in.
Good on you, Wally.
There's the countdown coming on. They're going to get away with Lewis. Is the last one.
He's the last one tackle.
The Seagulls have put Penrith out of business for 1992 with an upset win here. Look at Cartwright. He can't believe it. And look at Lewis, swapped by his players. What a fitting end to a career that's been a winner all the way. He's done it for Australia. He's done it for State of Origin, for Queensland, and now he's done it for the Gold Coast with a win.
This is how an ordinary camcorder sees a family reunion. Not bad, until you see Sharp's wider picture. Introducing Sharp Twin Lens, the world's first camcorder with a separate super wide lens. With 2 lenses, you can switch to close-up instantly. With 2 lenses, you can create picture-in-picture special effects. Sharp Twin Lens. 2 lenses, only 1 camcorder. You can't choose your relatives. You can choose Sharp Twin Lens. Sharp, simply the best.
My time has come, and I've had a great career. I couldn't have wished for any more. So I'm looking forward to going over to the UK, and I'm just glad that I've been part of the Tigers for 11 years. Oh, I'm sure I could have played another season or 2, but I said I'd like to sort of finish while I am playing well and on top, and I think I've had one of the best seasons I've had in a long time for the 1992 season. So it does get a bit harder as you get a bit older each year. So I think it's a good chance now for me to get out and finish out while on top. Oh, I think obviously 88, 89 grand final was fantastic to have got there with a lot of team spirit to have come from 5th and made the grand final. Even though we did lose both of those games, but it was still great to have got there and to be part of that. 4 Panasonic Cup finals we made in a row. We made the semi-final 7 out of 8 years. It's just been a great experience and a great part of my life. I know that I'm one of the best defensive fullbacks that's played the game. And I think a lot of fullbacks these days they lack that in their game, that defence. I think it's most important. It's 50% of the game. I saw a model myself when I was growing up on blokes like John Dorahy and Graham Langlands, Graham Eady, and they've been a big influence on my career. and just to be not only a defensive fullback but also a running fullback as well. To have scored tries in Test matches and to have made breaks and to have been a dangerous runner. And to have kept it up over a number of years, that gives me a lot of pleasure, a lot of self-satisfaction, I suppose, yes. Blocker, mate, I've known Blocker since he was 7 years of age, and I've grown up with him, and he's always been the same as a young fella. He's never changed. He just does things spontaneously. That's just the way Block is, I suppose. To be a front rower, you have to be that type of personality, otherwise you don't last. And he's been one of the greatest front rowers that Australia's had. Certainly a character on the field and off the field, and he's been a great. Been teammates for 10 years, 11 years at Balmain. We've been great mates, and he's been fantastic to play with for State of Origin and for Australia. And we've been fortunate to have him at Balmain, and we've played together probably, about 25 years we've sort of played. So he's had a great career. And I remember when he was at school, he used to go around. He used to say to the kids, "Give us 20 cents, or I'll give you a dead arm." He's one of those kids at school. So he hasn't changed, but I think the media do tend to pick on front rowers, and it does sort of attract attention. Once you become an international player, you do tend to attract a lot more attention, and that goes with the job, I suppose. But I don't think Block's been sent off a few times. He's probably no more colourful career than sort of other front rowers, but it's sort of been attracted to Steve.
St George with the football. Comes out to Mackay on the last tackle. The ball deep inside Balmain's territory. Sits up beautifully for Gary Jack. Oh, Jack's gone straight through. That was vintage Jack. Back it comes to Brasher. Brasher back on the inside. Not a good pass, but Will Robinson's there to pick up the crumbs. The dummy, the pirouette. Elias. Can they keep it going? Can they what? Davis. Will Robinson. Will Robinson. Out to Clint Robinson. Oh, that might well be the try of the year.
Well, time's up. Thank you once again for joining us on this edition of Big League Video. Some tremendous action there, and so much of it provided by the young players in our game. I know that I'm looking forward to sitting back and just seeing how far these young players can progress in their chosen sport, and it will only be time that will tell whether there is to be another Arthur Beetson or Bob Fulton on the horizon.